Hi everyone, my name is Grace. You are welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be your fashion teacher for today. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, pause this video and click the subscribe button so that you can always get notified. Like and share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because henceforth I'm going to be pushing out. I'm going to be having more tutorials, especially for the beginners, so that we can all learn together. If you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button to get notified. So in today's video, we are going to be learning how to make a bustier top. We are going to be making use of the pattern we drafted earlier. So if you are yet to draft your pattern, or if you are yet to learn how to draft a pattern, I will advise you watch the video on the basic bodies and learn how to draft a pattern. It will help you a lot. So furthermore, in today's class, I'm going to be showing you some techniques that you are going to be using for you to know how to alter your basic bodies to a bustier, princess dart, how you can contour your underbust, all the process we need in making an outfit to look more beautiful. So join me in this class as I take you through the processes. So let's go. Half bodies. I've cut it out, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and measure from the shoulder. I'm going to measure the underbust. Our underbust is 13. So from here, I'll measure 13. 13 for the underbust line. So let's put the back aside first. So I've gotten that. So we are going to tighten this underbust. There's need for us to tighten it. So if we don't tighten it, you will see that there will be too much of it, will not be firm at the underbust anyway. So what I'm going to do, our underbust is 28. So I'm going to remove from this center front. From here, I'll take out ½ inch here. Then here, I'll take out 1 inch. Then I'll connect it this way. This way. Then like this. To the bust line, bust point. Then this one, I'll bring it down this way. Let me make use of this. So here, I'll bring this line, I'll bring it down this way. Then this one as well, I'll bring it down. If you are the type that have a big tummy, don't bring it down like this. Bring it down this way. Let it come to this place. If you are the type that have big tummy, so just bring it down, and this one, let it touch this line if you have a big tummy. But this one, because it's a small size, she doesn't have big tummy. That's why I'm bringing it straight down. So the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to close this dart this way. Then I'm bringing this line, I will let it lay on here. We need to tighten the chest line. And before we can do that, we need to close up this place. The half bodies, I've cut it out, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and measure from the shoulder I'm going to measure the underbust. Our underbust is 13. So from here, I'll measure 13. 13 for the underbust line. So let's put the back aside first. So I've gotten that. So we are going to tighten this underbust. There's need for us to tighten it. So if you don't tighten it, you see that there will be too much of, it will not be firm at the underbust anyway. So what I'm going to do, our underbust is 28. So I'm going to remove from this center front, from here, I'll take out ½ inch here. Then here, I'll take out 1 inch. Then I'll connect it this way. This way, then like this. To the bust line, bust point. Then this one, I'll bring it down this way. Let me make use of this. So here, I'll bring this line, I'll bring it down this way. Then this one as well, I'll bring it down. If you are the type that have a big tummy, don't bring it down like this. Bring it down this way. Let it come to this place. If you are the type that have big tummy. So just bring it down, and this one, let it touch this line if you have a big tummy. But this one, because it's a small size, she doesn't have big tummy. That's why I'm bringing it straight down. So the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to close this dart this way. Then I'm bringing this line, I'll let it lay on here. We need to tighten the chest line. And before we can do that, we need to close up this place. I've taped it down with sellotape. Then I'll cut out this place this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open up this line so that I will be able to walk on the chest line. I'll be able to walk here. I'll open. So right now I've closed out the shoulder darts, as you can see. Then here I tighten this chest line by, at this side I came out by ½ inch here. Then here, 1/4. So then I connected it, this one, I connected it here, and this, connect it to this place. So after that, once you have closed out the darts, you are going to have something like this. So in order for us to be able to work with the paper, to make the paper relaxed, so I open it up in the middle, up to the dart line. Can you see? So it will make it to be more relaxed. So this one is going to be the upper yoke, then the two yoke, the one that will have a skin neck yoke. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I'll cut this place. I'll cut it here. This will serve as our Ankara and net. Then this one will be for the two nets, so I'll cut it out. I'll cut this one, then this is the lower part. So let me do that and show you. So right now, this is I've cut out the upper yoke. I want to show you something. Then this one, we'll open it up like this. These ones are going. So from this side, I'm going to, okay, let's do it this way. We'll cut it separate. This way, then cut this. From where we tightened it, then you cut, then I'll tape it down. Once I tape it down, I'll be able to get the yoke out. I'll cut it from here like this, like this. And once you do this, don't forget to mark this place. This is where the journey is going to stop. Mark it on your clothes, so that when we are joining these two nets, we'll know that it's going to stop here. Don't forget to mark it. So this will serve as our two nets. Then we can now separate this one. So this will serve as the two nets, the upper part and the down part. We are going to be closing this dart here, this way. I'll close it down, then I will tape it down. Then we don't have much work at the back, unlike the front part. We cut out the armhole. So lest I forget, we are going to I want to show you the allowances that you are going to be working with. Right here at the center back, you had 1 inch here, 1 inch for the zip allowance. But you can't work with 1 inch, you can add 1.5, but normally I work with 1 inch. Right here, you have 0.5, that is half inch, 0.5. Then here, I work with 2 inches or 1.5, add 2 inches or 1.5. Then here as well, at the down part, you have 0.5. Here, the front yoke, 0.5 at the armhole. Here, 0. Okay, this one is going to be cut on fold. When you want to cut it, you place your material on fold. So you are not adding anything here. Here, we are adding 0.5 here. Center front, we are going to cut it on fold. Cut on fold. So you have 0.5 here. Here, 0.5 at the upper part here. 0.5, 0.5 for joining. Then at the side, 2 or 1 inch. Here at this down part, 0.5, 0.5. Please take notes of this necessary sewing allowance. This is center front. I'll go ahead and join this. I'll put it like this, the side on it. I'm going to join it from the down part with half inch that I added earlier. I'll join it from the, when you are joining, you join it from down to up here. When I was cutting it, I didn't bother to add 0.5. I cut it exactly what I have here. Reason being that I didn't add any allowance here anymore. I didn't add any allowance. Reason being that so that when you sew it finish, you will have it firm. It is too much of allowance, excess allowance, that make it to be squeezing on the body. You will have it firm on every part of the, once you sew it now, this one is firm, is sewn, so it will be firm on the body. I didn't bother to add any allowance to it anymore. So that is that. Free to do whatever you like with it. So for the two nets now, I've notched the middle of this clothes. I've notched it, both the nets. After notching it, so I put it at the notching. I put it on each other. So I'll go ahead and sew it like this up to where I marked earlier, around the armhole. This is my notching. I have notched it earlier. This is where I'm going to stop on the notching. Then this side as well, I'll sew it with ½ inch and stop here at the notching as well. I've notched it, so I'll go ahead and I've joined it. Then I'll go ahead and join the lining as well. The lining will face the right side, will face the right side this way. Make sure this joining is matching up. This joining here as well is matching up. Can you see? So you can sew it from the middle down to the notching as well. Then I will turn it here and I will turn it here as well. Then another thing I'm going to do is, when I want to sew it, I want to sew on this stitch where I've joined the net. So I'll sew it from here and stop here, then at the side, so that I can use it to turn this is it. I've joined the lining. The next thing I'm going to do is I'll find the middle of the net this way. Then I will notch it of this one as well and notch it. Then place it this way. The notching, this is the notching, and this is the notching for this. Turn it this way. Then I'll go ahead and so this is it. I've joined it. Can you see? I've joined it. So this is the inside. So the next thing that we are left with is joining the side. I will join the shoulder with the ½ inch, then the side with 1.5 that I added earlier, then here as well. I've joined the shoulder and the side. So I'll measure what I have on the neck from the zip allowance. I'll measure it round. So once it is folded this way in a bias form, this way, then I'll measure 1.5. Here I have a quarter inside. Then from this point I have my collar length, which is 15¼ this way. Then from this point I'll measure 0.75, ½ So all I have together here is 17¼ If I measure you can go ahead and take your measurements from here as well. From here, you can, from the zip allowance, you can measure it round. So I'll go ahead and cut it now.